Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Whew, I've been sitting here kind of meditating for the last hour or so. I burned 2 whole bowls of sage, so I'm not going to burn anymore. But I will clear this up, the air up a little bit for us here with the singing bowl. We got a lot of agitation going on. They're not happy. Somebody's not happy. They've lost all the gifts. They've lost all the gifts because they lost contact with the person who had them, who has them, who took them and left. And they're upset. They want to get it back, and they're freaking out. And there is the attempt to try to. There's this heaviness pushing in the idea of blame or shame for presenting yourself as a public influencer or whatever. And there's blame and shame trying to be pushed in about the way you present yourself. I'd like to remind everybody that authenticity and transparency is, as far as I'm concerned, the best way. And sometimes, that's just not gonna, it's just not gonna resonate with everybody. But there's no reason for you to feel bad about it or to feel like you're doing anything wrong. You're not responsible for the way people respond or take in information. But this is the covering that has been layering the feminine for the previous cycle, this blame and this shame. And the mother song that I channeled not too long ago, it's in my playlist, it says it just exactly the way it is. You should be famous, mothers, feminine. You have the womb. Creation comes through you. Life comes through you into this world. You are the creator. And you have folks out here very, very jealous and want to dominate and control the womb and the mind that and the body that it is in. And they want to keep the mindset covered in blame and shame when there's none present without somebody else putting it on, making one carry it. Unless, of course, one chooses to participate in things that get that. So anyway, here we are. What's going on with these masculines who are trying to convince the feminine that they somehow are being a negative influence in the world? What is with that? There's this group of masculines wanting to psychically implant the thought that the feminine is being a negative influence in the world. It's weird to me. So I want to get a read on this. Who is this and why are they doing that? I think it's because they've lost the gifts. She has removed her love and her care, and she's no longer providing services to them. And so they're stuck carrying their own burdens, and they're like, oh no, where'd mama go? And they're like, come back. And so they're trying to throw it back on you. So how's this going to work out anyway for them? That's what I'd like to know. How's this going to work out for those masculines who've been disconnected from she who carried their burden, and they're trying desperately to lay it back on her? Queen of Wands. Vivacious, independent, funny, and confident. And then we've got the Hangman reversed. A needless sacrifice. And resistance. They could have sacrificed somebody, and it didn't work out like they thought it would. A needless sacrifice. Of a funny, confident, independent person. Challenged by Two of Swords reversed. Inner turmoil, seeing the truth. You saw the truth. You saw the truth. And they don't know what to do about it. They're overthinking. They're in inner turmoil. They did a needless sacrifice. And here you are, alive. And separated from them. They don't know what to do now. Your hard work pays off and you're battle ready. You stood up for yourself. Hard work, standing up for yourself. And they tried to sacrifice you. Needlessly. Obviously it didn't work because they're trying. It didn't work because you're not carrying the burden. They're trying to force it in. In the recent past, that's just the energy I'm picking up on. In the recent past, Four of Cups. They weren't happy with the way things were. They weren't happy with what they had, or they're not happy with what they have. They tried to sacrifice a Queen of Wands needlessly. There's a resistance, and they don't know what to do. You took the high ground. And now you're battle ready. You took the high ground, and now you're battle ready. Your hard work pays off. You're this Queen of Wands, vivacious, fiery, funny, confident, independent. You're just all gung-ho, full of this passionate, fiery energy. These ones sacrificed you or did something, and it was needless. It was. You didn't do anything to deserve it. They were trying to stall their own bullshit. And now they don't know what to do. Because they're seeing the truth. The truth is you were innocent. Your hard work paid off. You were innocent. You worked for everything that you got. You didn't take nothing from nobody. You didn't cheat nothing. You didn't steal nothing. You grew and you cultivated everything that was yours. And now You're battle ready. Now you're like, oh, what was that all about? They were upset with what they've been offered because they didn't earn anything. They wanted to take your stuff. Intentions and expectations. They wanted your 9 of Pentacles. So they sacrificed you needlessly. You did not deserve it. And you came out on top. Your hard work paid off and now you're battle ready. You're like, what the F, man? In the near future, King of Swords reversed. There's a dictator, a brutal, controlling dictator here. So what's going to happen with this brutal, controlling dictator? The lenses being looked through. Page of Swords, energetic, talkative, use your head. In the environment. Somebody wants to talk. There's a dictator, oppressive, brutal, controlling. Somebody wants to talk. They're energetic. We've got a 5 of Swords reversed, end of conflict, 4 of Pentacles reversed, letting go. Somebody doesn't have any control. Knight of Swords, somebody playing hero regarding 10 of Pentacles. So it's like the conflict is over. They don't have any control, but there's still somebody wanting to come in and play hero. Or maybe somebody has played hero over this 10 of Pentacles. I don't know. We got, okay, what's in the hopes and fears? All these cards are coming out. 2 of Pentacles, so there's juggling multiple priorities. Somebody is they got some issues going on because they don't have any money. They've lost all their money. 6 of Wands, you gained a victory. Because you gained a victory here, they have an Ace of Cups in the reverse. They have no love. Queen of Wands. What did they do? In the outcome, 9 of Wands, battle worn, and it's time to heal. These are men coming after a Queen of Wands for her pentacles that she earned through her hard work. Empress. She's now the Empress. They sacrificed her needlessly. And now they're seeing the truth. Her hard work paid off. She was innocent. Now she's battle ready. She's gearing up. Oh, ho, ho. And she's here with the Emperor. It's time for them to heal. On a new journey, shining in love. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What a jerk. Queen of Wands, vivacious, independent, funny. There was a needless sacrifice. Somebody did a needless sacrifice here. The Queen of Wands. They don't know what to do about this. Again, an indecision. They're challenged by indecision. They don't know what to do because the Queen of Wands' hard work has her battle ready. What they think they were going to get? They thought they were going to get her Nine of Pentacles. They didn't like what they were being offered. They were trying to take her Nine of Pentacles, but all they did was turn her into an empress and set her free because she's not carrying their burdens now. They missed their opportunity for this Nine of Pentacles. They tried to sacrifice this Queen of Wands for her pentacles. All they did was turn her into the Empress, and she's here with the Emperor. Her hard work paid off. Whatever she did to prepare for that moment, whatever she did to prepare for this moment, it's like the Most High, I think, probably knew that this was going to happen, and he prepared her. Heavenly Father prepared her for this needless sacrifice that he knew was coming. He prepared her. He prepared her, and they worked very hard, and they got her ready for taking the high ground, for battle ready. The hard work paid off, and now she took the high ground, and she's battle ready. They're like, oh crap, what happened? She was properly prepped. And they don't know what to do about it. Too late to take any action. They already shot their wad and failed. They're scrambling. You can hear them, and there's still this agitation, it's a heaviness. It's like a ooh, ooh. You know, they're trying to like ooh, force it in. And it's like, it's just too damn bad, is what it is. They don't know what to do because their unnecessary sacrifice of this beautiful, vivacious, and funny, independent, confident person, an unnecessary, needless sacrifice to save their own ass and to get money, failed. Now they're scrambling around looking for a new one. But they got the dude, this King of Swords, man, is in the reverse here. Brutal, controlling. Oppressive. Dictator. Soul contract. Wants to talk. What a farce, man. What a freaking farce. Are you freaking kidding me? Don't let me get too far ahead of myself now. Somebody wants to talk. Things turned out exactly as expected. Daydreaming, longing for you. Commitment. Okay? There's a soul contract here that you have. You're with the Empress. You're now Queen of Wands has graduated up, took the high road, and became the Empress when this needless sacrifice happened. And so, boom, upgrade into a soul contract. And it could be, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's with a brutal dictator, or maybe it's the person who tried to sacrifice you was a brutal. We're going to have to continue to clarify. But we've got here in the environment, there's an end of conflict. Somebody wants to make amends. They want to let go. They have no control. But then we got a Knight of Swords here who's wanting to come in and play hero regarding this Ten of Pentacles. So it's kind of like, well, let's pull some more cards. Gossip. People are talking about it. Two of Pentacles, balance. Somebody's got to manage a bunch of priorities. They don't have any money. They're in poverty because you gained a victory over loneliness. You gained a victory over loneliness, over emptiness. You triumphed over emptiness. Like they may have just poured everything out and left you with nothing, but you came back from it. And now you're battle worn and it's time to heal. They sacrificed you and you were innocent. You were innocent. Chemistry. Passion. You've gained a victory. You're successful. There's a celebration. You gained a victory over emptiness, over them taking all of your love, over loneliness, isolation. You're a very passionate person. You're battle worn and it's time to heal. They made mistakes. Unworthy. This one, I forgot to put a card here, so I'm just going to grab the one off the bottom of the deck. These ones were unworthy and they were not happy with what they were being offered, so they tried to come and take yours, but because they missed their opportunity with you. They missed their opportunity with you. This didn't work out. This sacrifice didn't work out. It was a needless sacrifice. This Queen of Wands was innocent. They don't know what to do. Times two. They're in inner turmoil. It's too late for them to take any action. The hard work of this Queen of Wands, while in this sacrificed position, got her battle ready so that when it came time to go, she was ready. What a bunch of foulness. Low life excuses for men. Unworthy of the presence. Queen of Wands, they sacrificed you and it was not good. You were innocent. You didn't deserve it. They were trying to improve their own life on your suffering. They don't know what to do. They're losing their health. They're in bad health. Again, they don't know what to do. They're in inner turmoil and they're overthinking it. They're overthinking it. And I think that's what this is. They're overthinking it and they're focused on you, collective. And it's coming in real high, real heavy. But it's too late for them to take any action because they're out of time And whatever work you did while in this space that they forced you in, you were ready. You got ready. You didn't fall apart. When they emptied your whole cup out, you did not fall apart. You wound up recovering and being victorious over this. And they had you juggling things. They had you in a 5 of Pentacles. They poured you all your love out. You had no love. You were lonely, and you gained a victory over that. They failed. They failed in all their cruelty. They weren't cruel enough to take you out. In all their fun, you, on your own, were able to rise up out of that with spirits, with Heavenly Father, whoever it was that was guiding you and guarding you and prepping you for battle. Prepping you for this needless sacrifice. You were innocent. Needy, greedy masculines calling themselves men, worried because they failed and now they're under judgment. And they're like, what do? We lost all the gifts. We lost all the gifts. They sacrificed and you took the higher road. You wound up on the higher road. You're no longer on their path. They cut you out. And you disappeared. And now they're like, oh no, come back. Woo, woo, woo. Look at this. All those people, they sacrificed you and put you in this space. All those people coming at you with their wands on fire. And while you were doing that, you grew. Personally. You trusted your intuition, your inner voice, your connections with spirit. These ones were unworthy. They're unworthy of you. They're unworthy of connection with you. So atrocious. They're unworthy of you. Gosh darn it. There's death here. Unworthy, death. You're an abundant, limitless being who is in balance, and you live life with gratitude. And they sacrificed you for their own benefit when you were innocent of any wrongdoing. And they're running around using a man voice, getting all mad about it. They missed their opportunity for your luxury. They missed their opportunity for luxury. The sacrifice did not go as expected. Because you are love. Because you are love. Passionate. All fired up love. Even when they were draining your love cup, you just kept pouring it on harder and harder for yourself because nobody else was around. They were draining you in the spirit, but you kept filling it up They took all your money. They kept you juggling, all out of sorts, no stability. And you gained a victory over that. You're a badass. Fear. They're in fear. They missed their opportunity for a luxurious lifestyle, and now they're in fear. There's death. We do have a dictator, King of Swords reversed, a brutal, controlling, oppressive dictator. And then we've got soul contract here, so there could be a soul contract. Let's see how that is. Let's see how that is. What is this? Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. You could be in a a soul contract with a dictator. Or maybe your emperor is just feeling very brutal in this moment regarding the contract that you share. He understands what has happened here, and he's feeling really pissed off about it. Your emperor is feeling really mad. There's no talking about it. And there's no generosity of any kind regarding this deed and the doers. Yeah, I'd say your emperor, empress. Your emperor is all fired up. Your emperor is all fired up, man. And he's controlling the life right out of these people. Pissed, is he? Pissed. You're honest. You didn't deserve it. You were innocent. Loving. Giving. And they just wanted to keep you in a Five of Pentacles. They wanted your Ace of Cups remaining upside down. They wanted you juggling life in a Two of Pentacles. They wanted you in fear. They're in big ass trouble is what they are. They failed and now they're worried. They're under judgment. We've got death here and fear. For what they did to a limitless abundant being who was balanced. Living life with gratitude. They're getting the brutal side of your emperor. He done took his King of Swords energy and flipped it right upside down all over these people. You're in a soul contract with him, and he knows exactly what happened. He knows exactly that you were innocent, and he knows exactly what they did. He knows everything. So somebody is in a Page of Swords energy. They want to talk. It's it happened just the way they thought it was going to happen. They might be laughing. Or maybe it was just that you used your head. You have high energy, and you focused on the lighter side of life. And your emperor knew you were going to pull through this. It could be that your emperor is the one that prepared you for this. Maybe the emperor is working with Heavenly Father and they knew what was happening here and they could have prepared you specifically for this, knowing that it was coming. And they had worked it so that when it happened, this hard work that was done on your behalf was going to like stick you straight to the high road. So they thought they were going to bury you in the shit again, but instead it boomeranged you up onto the high road. They didn't realize that Heavenly Father and your Emperor here are working together, and they prepared you, Queen of Wands. And when this happened, you got lifted up to the high road, and you became an Empress, and you've got your Emperor. You were completely separated. They did it. They sacrificed you, and rather than trapping you, you were freed. And they're losing everything. This is the end of this conflict. They have to let go. They don't have any control over your foundation. But there is a Knight of Swords who wants to come in and play hero, trying to get your fortune, trying to get your inheritance. And there's talk about it. People are talking about it. I just threw those on the floor. These cards are getting all beat up. Friendship. Friends. Friendship. Knight of Swords wants to come in, play hero, take part in this inheritance, get a friendship and a relationship. Somebody wants to come in and try to get a relationship because it requires, a sacrifice requires a relationship. So this knight is going to come in and try to play hero and gain a relationship so that they can then get the inheritance. They're going to come in and try to play friendly. There's gossip about it. People know what this person is doing. They want to put you back in a 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, but you're going to gain a victory over this loneliness with passion, with a fiery passion. They're denied. They're denied, and now they're out of balance. Now they're just screwed up. End of conflict. They got to let go. They have no control. They're juggling life. Everything's all messed up. They're in poverty. They've lost all their money. They're getting denied. You've gained a victory over loneliness, and you are very passionate about what's going on here. You're in your commitment. You're very passionate about your commitment. Your Emperor is all freaking upside down King of Swords on these people right now. Those who were envious made mistakes. You're battle-worn, and it's time for you to heal. Those who were envious made mistakes. They sacrificed an innocent person. And it didn't work out like they planned it would. And there's a change. They're losing everything. They have to accept responsibility for their own well-being. Because you are in your purpose and you're here in service and you're at peace. You feel good when you can help others. So whatever these ones are doing, they're in doubt. They have a lot of doubt. Patience, everything happens in divine order. Success, you know there's no greater goal than to love. You possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. They drained them out of you last cycle. They thought that they were going to drain them out of you this cycle. They thought that they were going to sacrifice you and put you in deep, dark hole and continue to drain you of all your pentacles, all your love, and just keep you buried in loneliness and suffering. That's what they wanted to do to you. They're so mad because it didn't work out. Instead, they've been seen as unworthy and they're getting death. Your Emperor is going all upside down King of Swords on these people. He's pissed. He's getting all brutal. You are here with your Emperor. And these ones are still effing around with their stupidity. And I don't think it's so much the ones that it's the upper now. So the last ones, it's you got to start somewhere, right? Work your way to the top. So it's those that are losing everything. They're like, oh no, we're losing everything because we lost this. They want to come back and they want to. This Knight of Swords wants to come in and plug in. They want to find you. They want to locate you in the 3D. They want to come in and they want to have sex, have relations, and then that will give them connection to try another sacrifice. But the thing about it is that you're in this commitment. You are here in a soul contract with this. He is going to go. These people are stupid. I mean, there was a time when I called them clever because I liked to be kind of facetious, you know. I can't even say that now. This is like plain stupidity. This is like, you know what this is like? This is like those freaking bugs around a campfire, and they go into the fire rather than out of it. It's just plain stupidity. They just don't know any better. It's like they can't even imagine that they're going the wrong direction or something. It doesn't occur to them. They're just walking right into it. So they're going to, in the environment, they're going to say, oh yeah, end of conflict. Let's make amends, right? Let's, they don't have any control. They want to let go. Let's just make amends. But that they're still sending this person in to attack this man's wife. To try to get a friendship, a relationship, any kind of a relationship bond. They want to try to make friends so that they can get a relationship of whatever kind. I don't know what kind. I don't know what they do to get relationship. I don't know. I'm sure that there's other ways besides sex. But that's what this person's going to do. Right in their face. They're going to say, okay, I give up. No more fighting. Don't want to fight. And then they're going to come in backhanded and do this. Literally stupid. That's just the epitome of stupid. Third wheel enemy. Sacrificed a Queen of Wands unnecessarily. She was innocent. She didn't deserve it. They don't know what to do because their health is failing. They got inner turmoil here. It's too late for them to take any action. They failed. They're worried. They're under judgment. They did some stuff and they tried to blame it on her, and then they sacrificed her and it didn't stick. Instead, it boomeranged her up a notch, up a ring, and she became the empress, and now she's in a commitment with an emperor, and these ones are meeting the freaking brutal side of his upside down King of Swords energy right now, because this is his eternal love that they're effing with. They will meet the worst of this emperor. And they will deserve it. Your hard work pays off. You trusted your inner voice. You allowed yourself to be prepped for this circumstance. You became battle ready, and you wound up on the high road. You've got family. Your family prepared you. Your family prepared you. You're coming into your family. You can trust your family. These ones were under a freaking illusion, a daydream. It was all a daydream for them. And they failed. They're coming after this emperor's eternal love. They're going to meet the very worst of him. And they will deserve it. They're having a negative outlook. They didn't like what they were being offered. They were unworthy. They tried to bring death to an abundant, limitless being who is balanced, living life with gratitude. And it went back to them, or it's going back to them. They missed their opportunity for a luxurious lifestyle, and they're in fear. They're not okay. Yeah, they're not okay. Their rituals backfired. They were unworthy. They could not stick you in a trap because you live life with gratitude, you're an abundant, limitless being, and you remained balanced. They could not degrade you and stick this to you. They could not stick you in that trap. They missed their opportunity for a luxurious lifestyle. They missed their opportunity for your reward. And they're in fear now because your emperor is here in his scariest energy. I don't even know. Is that the scariest energy? I don't know. That might be the scariest energy. Fate. Death. Their fate is death. Their fate is death. Their rituals backfired. The rituals they tried to stick her with all went back on them. They're going to get they're going to get severely oppressed. Because they came after somebody who loved themselves, a sweetheart, an innocent person who didn't do anything wrong. They tried to bury this person in blame and shame and then sacrifice them to a really dark, nasty place. This innocent person who didn't do a darn thing. For greed. They deserve everything they're going to get. They're coming after this emperor's eternal love. That's what they were trying to do. That's what they tried to take this man's wife, his kingdom spouse, away from him. But she remained calm. She remained calm, balanced, in gratitude. Loving herself, taking care of herself. You know, nobody else would. They kept draining her love cup. They took it all out. They took all the money, they took all the love, and then they took all the foundation, the stability, and still they failed. They buried her in shame and blame and atrocious energy while extracting all the goodness, and then tried to sacrifice her and say she was that. But she wasn't. She wasn't ever that. She never did that. They just buried her in it. They took everything good out of her and they dumped a whole bunch of shit onto her and then tried to sacrifice her for gain. His wife, the emperor's wife, his eternal love, they tried to steal from him. She was innocent. She didn't do anything. They're in a vow. He's longing for her. She's longing for him. Somebody's going to come forward and say, "Oh, white flag, let's stop." And then there's going to be somebody coming in still. Somebody wanting to come in, play hero, gain a friendship, and then somehow try to get a relationship so that they can lay blame on this person. It's all a farce. Goal. That's their destination. That's their expectation. Their expectation is that they're going to say, "Okay, let's not fight anymore," and then they're going to come in and they're going to try to be friends so that they can gain a relationship, and through that relationship they can try the sacrifice again. That's it's what it is. People are gossiping about it. They know that they are going to be they're going to be unstable. They don't have any money. They've been denied by you, sweetheart. They've been denied by you and your emperor here. You have overcome loneliness with a victory. You triumphed over loneliness, and you are passionate about each other. It's nearly time. You're battle worn, and it's time to heal. Those who were envious made mistakes. They made mistakes. You're a blessing. They envied you. They envied you. They didn't want to be with you. They just wanted what you had. your love, your generosity, your energy. Your merit. They wanted to dress up in your merit. They wanted to bury you. They drained you of everything good. They piled a bunch of third-party crap onto you. And then they tried to sacrifice you and dress up in your merit. They thought it was a great idea. That was how they were going to get able to indulge. They got to live and learn about this gift, the generosity. Look at this dominator that bullied you they're getting justice. This dominator that bullied you, or these people that dominated and bullied you, are being stopped, and they're going to receive justice from the alliances, from your friends. And these ones are going to be overwhelmed by this. Overwhelmed in excess. They're going to be overcome because your family is going to triumph. All while you relax. They care about you. And you're just chilling. You're just chilling. You don't have to do anything. You're just sitting there chilling out. And these ones are, they want to compromise. They're in a nightmare. They're bound to their commitments. They're like, oh, all this is going on. You got your Emperor's in his King of Swords reversed energy regarding this, because they sacrificed his eternal love. And, fortunately, I think that he and the Heavenly Father prepared her, maybe subconsciously, but prepared her energetically and all of that for this event. And it happened. And it all backfired on them. They're not okay. It all backfired on them. They tried to stick the most atrocious falsehood onto a sweetheart that was due to be committed and married to this emperor. They're going to get exactly what they deserve. I don't care anything about it. Sometimes, you feel a little sassy when this kind of stuff happens, and it's like, And it's like, I'd just like to be happy. I'm looking forward to this storyline shifting, where you can go through the entire day without having to be agitated by something like this. Pleasure seekers, misfortune, old woman reversed. Old woman reversed. This could be a shapeshifter, pleasure seeker, third wheel enemy. Bad health, misfortune. Screwed up. They screwed up. They screwed up when they came for this emperor's eternal love, is what they did. Widower. Oh, this came out and then it flipped in the upside down. They could not make him a widower. They tried. They tried to bury his wife in darkness, in dark, bad stuff that she didn't deserve. No way, shape, nor how. His wife that he's going to have a family and children with. Their hard work paid off. They were battle ready. She trusted her inner voice, her family. She was intimately connected with her family, and they prepped her and got her battle ready for that unnecessary sacrifice. And she wound up on the high road with her emperor here, and everything backfired, and they're going to prison. They're like, I think there's a desperate, oh shoot. Hard work pays off, battle ready, being assertive. You're on the high ground. You trust your inner voice of your family, and then there's death here. This is over. Or in the subconscious, this third wheel enemy, you got death here. You got death in the recent past. You've got death in the intentions and expectations. And then you've got King of Swords here in his brutal oppressor energy. He's going to F some people up bad. Because they came, he knows exactly what they did to his sweetheart. His calm sweetheart who just focuses on inner peace. With empathy. With empathy while caring about others. It's like a freaking movie, man. So we got King of Swords reversed, Doctor. He might be a doctor. People are going to need a doctor once he's done with them. The Lord. Surprise. Surprise. They were messing with the love of the Lord. Now they're going to need a doctor. They were messing with the soul contract of the Lord. Of the actual Lord. The bride. The bride. The actual bride. This thief needs consolation because they were messing with the wife. An innocent, pure wife. This thief needs a doctor. They're going to get brutalized. I don't think they're going to be able to just go out like that. I don't think that this emperor is going to let him just go out like that. No, this person's going to stick around a while. But there's an end of this third wheel enemy coming after you. There's this, what the, this is so there's, all right, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. They're up in their thoughts. Somebody's daydreaming, longing for you. This went exactly like they expected because you focus on the lighter side of life. You're a happy person. You're not an evil person. You got love abundant within you. You're like this loving, peaceful. Look, you got self-love, love, calm, wife, funny, confident, abundant, limitless being. works hard. You got something wanting to be a hero here. Got somebody wanting to come in and play hero. With lies. Lies. Hey, let's make amends. Okay, let's not fight anymore. You know, I don't have any control. I just want to let this go. But their real issue is that they want to play hero. That's a big lie. They want to play hero. Their goal is to gain 10 pentacles. That's their goal. People are talking about it, and they want to come in, and or their friends are talking about it. Their friends are gossiping about it. Their friends know what's happening. So this person is coming in lying, saying, I don't want to fight anymore. Let's just not fight anymore. But they really do want to come in and steal, play hero, and get this 10 of Pentacles. That's their goal. They're juggling life. They've got 5 pentacles. They're in poverty, and they're being denied. The sweetheart, the sweethearts, with a plural, sweethearts, gained a victory over this, and there's a celebration. Gained a victory over loneliness. That's a passionate, and it's time for passion. And somebody's sighing. They don't want to go to prison. They're sighing they couldn't put the sweetheart in prison. This soldier. Gosh, I'm going to have to get some... Almost. So you're battle worn. Time to heal. Hope. You're full of hope. Those who were envious made mistakes, coming after your blessing. You never gave up hope. Your friends. You're reunited with your friend. You're reunited with your friend. You know each other. You might be a young woman. You might be a young woman, soon to be with your lover. And this haughty soldier is getting the message they owe the merchant. Or they have to go to the merchant or something. Anyway, there's that. I hope this clarifies something that you already intuitively knew. It just seems so weird to me that, you know, the energy is so heavy, and I can see why it would be. I mean, they're dealing with the worst side of the Lord right now. See you on the next one, everybody.